What's up, guys? It is me. It's the Elite Double X here to give you my 20 favorite matches of the first half of 2016. We've had a lot of great matches, but even my honorable mentions, I'm disappointed are not in my list. But I really do hope that you guys agree with my list or support my list. It's gonna be a fun time for me to do. So, with that said. Let's just get it on. I'm gonna give you some honorable mentions before I get to it. So my honorable mentions are American Alpha versus the Revival. I know some of you are shocked because I've been praising that match to death ever since it came out. Uh, Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe from NXT TakeOver Dallas. Really good main event. The 6 to Survive match from Lucha Underground, where Pentagon won for the number one contendership. The Money in the Bank ladder match, of course, and the one that just missed it for me was John Cena and AJ Styles. I am sorry that this did not make the list. It was just super hard to keep it out of the list, but yeah, it was a good match. I felt like if it ended clean, maybe I would have been on my list, but I'm sorry it's not in my list for me. Alright, so let's just kick it off with the list. Coming in at number 20, we've got Mil Muertes, Prince Puma, and Pentagon Jr. from Lucha Underground March 9. Lucha Underground in March was like the shit. We've just had great match after great match after great match, and this was no different. Mil Muertes and Prince Puma are continuing their feud while Pentagon Jr. is kind of entering the feud. Three of the All-Stars from Ultima Lucha last year, they just kill it, and Mil Muertes retains the championship, which eventually led to Fenix announcing his number one contendership for the following week. Coming in at number 19, also from March 9, only not on Lucha Underground at NXT, Sami Zayn versus Samoa Joe in the 2 out of 3 falls match. This was just an all-out great match. It literally lasted the whole show. I felt like if these guys were a lot younger, this would have been like a 5-star for me. It was a little bit slow, but then it picked up a lot more at the end. There was a lot of cool shit going on. Of course, Samoa Joe wins. He was the number one contender for Finn Balor's championship. So there we go. That's number 19. Coming in at number 18, the first ever ladder match in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm believing it's the first ladder match, but Kenny Omega versus Michael Elgin from Dominion 6.19. This is just sick. Michael Elgin won. I wanted Kenny Omega to win, but I mean, this is still an all-out classic. I enjoyed the shit out of this. Downright, go see it. Like I said, New Japan had a great ladder match. Where else can I go? Coming in at number 17, a match that people are saying I overrated, but I don't care. It's my opinion. It's my choice to say this, but Bayley and Asuka from NXT TakeOver Dallas. It's one of my favorite women's matches out there. Obviously, it doesn't top Sasha Banks and Bayley. Both of those matches were phenomenal. Let's see. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks was also better. I mean, this was just an all-out great match, and I'm pretty happy that Asuka won because she's just one of the classic women's champion. Even though like Bayley is kind of like the face of NXT women's wrestling, so I'm still glad that this match happened because it was just so great, and I enjoyed it a lot. So another must see. Like I said, all of these are must see. Coming in at number 16 from Lucha Underground, May 4th, Sexy Star versus Mariposa. Holy shit, these girls kick each other's asses. They went all over the arena. They beat the living shit out of each other, and eventually Sexy Star won the match with the help of course, the Mac and Marty the Moth's interference. It kind of did kill it for me, but overall, these girls like basically killed each other, and it's rare to see this in women's wrestling now, so it was pretty cool to see something new to the table. Sexy Star and Mariposa just nailed it. It was a great match. Coming in at number 15, Roman Reigns and AJ Styles from Extreme Rules. Basically, the rematch that they've gotten, it was just all out great. Roman Reigns throwing AJ Styles to the crowd. They're fighting. Again, the interference kind of ruined it for me, but it worked in this match a lot more. And particularly when AJ Styles injures the Usos, and then Roman Reigns retains the WWE Championship, and eventually led to Seth Rollins coming back and hitting him with a pedigree. I was so happy to see this match. It was just a great time. I always argue with this being the match of the night, but there was another match that we'll get to later that I thought was slightly better. Then number 14, Kazuchika Okada versus Tetsuya Naito from Invasion Attack. The night that Tetsuya Naito became the IWGP champion, it was just an all-out great match. These guys finally get their moment to shine. Tetsuya Naito, who's been in the company for a while, I'm believing, he finally gets the chance to shine since AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura left. It's time for to push new stars, and Tetsuya Naito was a great start. So, another great match that I enjoyed the hell out of. Coming in at number 13, I loved a lot of this match. The ending was cool, and then it just kind of got ruined. But number 13, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from Money in the Bank. The pedigree was sick, and then the second pedigree was just kind of weird, but it still was cool. And the fact that Seth Rollins beat Roman Reigns clean, yes, that's right. The future of the WWE lost clean, even though this led to a suspension and a Dean Ambrose cash in. This was still a great match. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I'm actually shocked that I enjoyed the match this much. I honestly was looking forward to the other matches in the show, like the Money in the Bank and AJ and Cena. But overall, these guys tore the house down. This match has been built since WrestleMania 31, so that should tell you how big this match was, particularly for a Money in a Bank pay-per-view. I mean, usually you don't get matches like that, but they did it, and it was awesome. Coming in at number 12, Tomohiro Ishii versus Katsuyori Shibata from New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 10. Another classic. Wrestle Kingdom 10 was not as great as Wrestle Kingdom 9, but the three main events, the triple main event was maybe some of the greatest triple main events, and it's kicked off with this one. Tomohiro Ishii and Katsuyori Shibata, my bad, just tore the house down. Katsuyori Shibata is incredible in the ring. You should see this guy. He just kills it. It's just amazing that he won the championship, beat Tomohiro Ishii, one of my favorites of all time in New Japan. So, definitely another must-see. Then we get number 11, a fatal four-way from Extreme Rules. Miz, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Cesaro. These guys, again, tore the house down. It's kind of odd to see a non-Extreme Rules match be this amazing, but, I mean, besides, the whole Miz winning dirty, it fit. It worked perfectly because it's the Miz, it's his character, so you understand why that happened, and it's honestly one of the better fatal four-ways we've gotten in a long time. I mean, we've had some few good ones like Adrian Neville, Sami Zayn, Tyler Breeze, and Tyson Kidd. That was a classic. We've had many other fatal four-ways that have been great, but I don't know, this one has been a good one. Not my favorite fatal four-way. That still goes to Cena, Michaels, Edge, and Orton from Backlash 07. I still enjoyed it. Definitely another match that I want to rewatch right now, honestly. And then coming in at number 10, the only ROH match I've gotten here. Again, no TNA. I already put the list down of every match I want: WWE, NXT, ROH, Lucha Underground, New Japan. Those are the only matches allowed in this list. But this is the only ROH match. And not saying that ROH didn't have a lot of great matches, but this one for sure was the best ROH match of the whole year. But Jay Lethal versus Lio Rush from ROH's Supercard of Honor. This is in WrestleMania weekend. Usually these shows get very underrated, but once this match kicked in, holy shit, was ROH hot for a while. Yes, Jay Lethal and Lio Rush had an amazing chemistry, and I didn't even know who the hell Lio Rush was. I never even heard about this guy. I thought he looked like a jobber, but damn, after watching this match, you're gonna regret saying that, Weapon Alex. But damn. Definitely go watch this. Another must see. Jay Lethal's still running strong with the ROH Championship. He's been holding it for a year now. It's just all out amazing. Jay Lethal's awesome. When he loses the championship, that's gonna be boom, one of the groundbreaking moments in ROH history because Jay Lethal has been doing a pretty good job. And yeah, all I gotta say is that this was an incredible match. Coming in at number 9 from WrestleMania 32, my favorite match in WWE so far. Charlotte, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch. These girls tore the house down. We got a new championship. We got rid of the Divas Championship, brought the Women's Championship. Lita was there to give it, and these girls finally had the match of their life. And honestly, the entrances were like what got me pumped for the match, man. Saying maybe this match will deliver, and damn, did it deliver. I mean, the entrance with Becky Lynch in the smoke, Snoop Dogg singing for Sasha Banks, and Charlotte with the Ric Flair WrestleMania 24 attire. It was just all out great, and also Sasha Banks was giving tribute to Eddie Guerrero with the red and gold. Plus the frog splash was there. Really enjoyed this match a lot. And of course Charlotte wins. I hope they do something much more for that championship because so far it's been kind of. I mean, the builds with her and Natalya was okay, but I mean, I want to see more with the Women's Championship. I mean, look at this match. It's my favorite match in the WWE, the WWE brand. So definitely do something with this championship because I mean, if girls have a match this great, we could definitely have more classics. Maybe when Bayley arrives, we get, like I said, more classics. Coming in at number 8, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Kenny Omega from New Japan Pro Wrestling's The New Beginning in Niigata. For this not being higher should tell you that this was a good year, but these guys definitely tore the house down again, and the fact that Kenny Omega beat Hiroshi Tanahashi, probably the biggest face, the second biggest face of the company, New Japan Pro Wrestling, these guys definitely are just boom, just holy shit. So I really enjoyed the shit out of this match. Kenny Omega could go somewhere if they push him correctly. I know if you bring him to WWE or who the fuck knows where, but I know that as long as Kenny Omega, as long as these guys are treated right in New Japan, we could definitely have some of the greatest matches in of all time. I mean, New Japan's just on a roll when it comes to match of the year contenders. And coming in at number 7 from Lucha Underground's March 23rd, we have the Aztec Warfare 2, the return of Rey Mysterio. Fenix was there defending his championship. Mil Muertes came back and got screwed over by Pentagon Jr., who wasn't in the match. The debut of El Dragón Azteca was there. We had a lot of great names and great moments in the match. It was better than last year's Aztec Warfare, and that match was good. And this match just was like much cooler. Aztec Warfare 2 was just phenomenal. And the fact that this was the debut of Matanza Cuero, Dario Cueto's little brother, just demolished everybody. He does sick flips, and he definitely felt like a monster. It's almost like a better Kane, I could say. I mean, Kane will always be a legend, but currently he just fucking sucks. And Matanza Cuero is the beast or demon or whatever that we want to see, and that was just great to see. So Matanza is a Lucha Underground Championship. Will he lose it to Pentagon? Who knows? But damn, this was a great match again. And the fact that he even defeated Rey Mysterio, one of the biggest legends of all time, staying off there. Coming in at number 6, the most controversial match this entire year. I actually haven't seen it until it got like all the attention it got, but it's Ricochet versus Will Ospreay. I get that Vader didn't like this match. I understand. Maybe it's not his style, but this is the modern style, and it worked perfectly. That's my dog right now. But yeah, this match definitely kicked it off. This was just a great match. But of course, it was like kind of spot fest, but it worked for this match. It was just one of the cooler matches out there. If you don't like it, I understand, but I gotta say I like it a lot. It's just really cool. And I understand, like I said, I understand that people don't like it, but look at it. It's in my top 10. I mean, not quite number 5, but still there. And, yep, all I gotta say is that this match is fucking amazing for me. Will Ospreay, I don't know much about him, but he definitely show me why he's great. And Ricochet, if you don't know, it's Prince Puma, but some of you already knew that, so enough said there. That's coming in at number 5. Tetsuya Naito versus Kazuchika Okada from New Japan Pro Wrestling's Dominion 6.19. The rematch, which got Kazuchika Okada the championship back, and it was the best match of this month, personally. It's still June or July whenever you're watching this, but definitely another classic. So, enough said there. It was a little bit similar to the other one, but they changed some stuff up. But it worked perfectly, and I'm excited for them in the G1 Climax tournament because I know that these guys are gonna tear the house down too. Definitely great. I wanted Tetsuya Naito to hold the championship just a bit more before Kazuchika Okada won it again. I understand that they gave it to him back, but I want to see more from him. So, definitely Tetsuya Naito, even though you lost, he's still another great wrestler in New Japan. Coming in at number 4 from Lucha Underground, March 16. Mil Muertes versus Fenix. Fenix is a very underrated wrestler for me. He's honestly the ultimate underdog. I mean, look at his matches. He goes from mid-carder to main eventer to mid-carder to main eventer. And him and Mil Muertes was one of the best feuds in Lucha Underground last year with the whole death match and the Grave Consequence match. These guys have definitely had some of the best matches of Lucha Underground, and this is no different. These guys are not, again, tore the house down. It was honestly, I think I like this one a lot more than the Grave Consequence match, even though I love the Grave Consequence match. This one, I don't know, it just stood out for me. Even though, let me say something. Lucha Underground, the Grave Consequence match, Mil Muertes and Phoenix was the first Lucha Underground match I've ever seen. And once I said that, I was hooked, and it's good to see these guys come back and tear the house down again. And Phoenix finally beats Mil Muertes for the championship. They were so bloody and brutal, them ripping each other's masks. It was just all out, just a brawl. It was so good to watch, and I enjoyed the shit out of this match. It's another classic. I mean, it's my number 4. Coming in at number 3 from New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom 10, Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles, a dream match of mine, I should say. And it was, again, another classic. Like I said, from here on up, it's 5 stars. And it shows that a dream match could deliver. I mean, I did like John and AJ, but I don't know, Shinsuke and AJ was much better. I mean, of course, Shinsuke is a much younger star, and these guys just know how to fight each other just perfectly, having some great matches. And this is their last New Japan Pro Wrestling match, so with that alone, it just says that, this is a must-see. And it was just all out crazy. I actually thought AJ Styles was going to win. Shinsuke Nakamura wins, which is cool, even though I'm a bigger AJ Styles fan. Shinsuke Nakamura is a guy who we still know who he is due to some phenomenal matches that he's had in the past, but it's great to see him beat AJ Styles, one of the biggest stars maybe this era's gotta give for wrestling fans. And that ending with the whole handshake was just great. I loved it. It was just another classic. Coming in at number 2, a match I didn't even think was gonna be this high, but apparently it is. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn from NXT TakeOver Dallas, the debut of Shinsuke Nakamura. These guys, again, killed it. They tore the house down. It was the debut of Shinsuke Nakamura. That entrance alone was just phenomenal, and then the crowd made it even cooler. There's a lot of flips, kicks, and stuff, and I knew that Sami Zayn was gonna lose. I mean, it's Shinsuke Nakamura, and I knew that this match was gonna be like 4.25, 4.5. This was 5 stars, and I was shocked that it was 5 stars. It was just an all-out crazy brawl. I'm actually glad that Sami Zayn didn't tap out. He still looks strong fighting this match, having one of the biggest matches maybe ever. A lot of people put this at number 1. It's my number 2, but I guess I'll say enough there. But number 1 is a match that we saw at last year's Wrestle Kingdom 9. But from Wrestle Kingdom 10, we've got Kazuchika Okada versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, the rematch from last year. The main event was just great. Finally, Kazuchika Okada beats Hiroshi Tanahashi at a Wrestle Kingdom show. I know they fought at Wrestle Kingdom 7. I'm pretty sure Tanahashi won that match. Last year, obviously, he lost, and this time, Kazuchika Okada is the champion, not Tomohiro Ishii. So it was great to see the roles being switched. And even though Kazuchika Okada was the champion, he still kind of felt like an underdog because he lost last year. And this is honestly my favorite New Japan Pro Wrestling match I've seen maybe ever. It was just another one of those classes that you're just going to go back and watch over and over because it was just that damn good. Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kazuchika Okada definitely are just destined to be a feud forever because these guys are just classic. This is like top notch for sure. And I mean, last year they were my number 2 match, losing to Sasha Banks and Bayley. But damn it, this match is another one of those greatest matches of all time. Like I said, it's my number 1, my favorite match of the year, and it came out in January for God's sakes, and it still holds up. It was just so great to see. That was just another classic. So, anyways, that's it for me, guys. Share down your favorite matches of the year. I hope you guys enjoyed my list. Comment down below what your favorite matches are. It's me, the ALE XX, and until then, I'm out.